Binge Pipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Check out this great content streaming soon to Binge Pipe.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP of Binge Pipe Gaming. Everyone at what used to be Jackbox is thrilled to bring You Don't Know Jack to Binge Pipe. We've been working hard to make the best game possible, sometimes going weeks without sleep. And if the praise I've been getting from the invisible elves who live in my teeth is any indication, we've been very successful. But why stop there? Each time I take a sip of dark purple water from the Binge Pipe water cooler, I get a new $1 million game idea. Like Day Drinker, Pickle Police, Cyst Blaster 64, Toilet Race, Too Many Wedding Guests, Space Deniers, Dank Meme Summer Camp, Guess My Stepdad, Everybody Help Grandma, Gamblity, Blamblity, Duplity Dee Doo, and Wordspud 3. So if you love consumerism, keep your Binge Pipe subscription up to date, and who knows what you'll see next. I'm Mike Builder, and I'm saying this of Mike Builder's own free will.
Detective Arlo here. What happened?
This couple was murdered in their home and dismembered in the backyard.
Have we identified them?
June and Dan Carter.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. I'm June Carter.
Yeah, and I'm Dan. We're alive.
What miserable sicko could do something like this?
No one. No one did this. We're totally fine.
You can't make this vile stuff up.
You did. You made it up. We're both alive.
We'll let the court of public opinion decide that, lady. Tag 'em and bag 'em, boys.
Before we begin this trivia game, now would be a good time to practice the phrase, "Ah, man, I knew that."
The walls! They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Now streaming, an original horror film about a couple who moves into a haunted house way too early in their relationship.
We should leave. Unless you don't want to.
No, we'll do whatever you want to do.
Well, I want you to make a decision.
Whoa.
Hold on. I picked dinner last night.
Their lack of communication is downright scary.
I need to get out of here. I'm going to my book club.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Leave room for your own
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Ignore the rumors. Ignore them.
Hello everyone, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this mole on my shoulder keeps getting bigger, so we better get on with the game. I hope it's okay to give you all nicknames: Renegade, Jackhammer, and the rest. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, a question with a John Oliver twist. Last Week Tonight airs at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So if the show were broadcast live, what city would actually see Last Week while watching Last Week Tonight? Lima, Moscow, Honolulu, or Juneau? What'd you guys pick? Say aloha to some points. In Moscow, a live broadcast at 11 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time would air 7 a.m. on Monday, so anyone watching would be seeing a show from last week. For anyone looking for a good laugh to go with their blinis and kasha, don't talk to me before I've had my kasha.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Feast your eyes upon this. Going out on a big laugh. Which of these punchlines applies to the latest Shakespeare comedy? That's no male servant, that's my sister. That's no donkey, that's my boyfriend. That's no statue, that's my wife. Or that's no... Okay, that is a wizard, but it's also my father. Okay, who chose what? More like a winter's fail. The Tempest, featuring the wizard Prospero and his daughter Miranda, was one of the last plays written by the Bard. I'm hoping my last joke will be equally as good at wording funny.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here we have draft seasons. And don't reach across the table because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 real and fictional people, and for each one, you tell me if their name is Salt or their name is Pepper. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Salt or Pepper. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Gwyneth Paltrow and Iron Man. Angelina Jolie, Secret Agent. YouTube star on Big Brother UK. One of the children on the Willy Wonka tour. Rapper Cheryl James. First season Project Runway contestant. Sammy Davis Jr. in Salt and Pepper. Like humanity in general, most of you are just okay. But player 4, you failed the best.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, binge pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
There is no hiding from an inconvenient fiction. Which classic literary character would hate wind farms the most? Scrooge, Hamlet, Heathcliff, or Don Quixote? So who got it? Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? In Miguel de Cervantes' novel of the same name, Don Quixote mistook windmills for giants and tried to attack them. So a wind farm filled with hundreds of power-generating windmills would probably seem like an army of giants. How about this one? Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Correctly predicted 7 World Cup matches. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Okay, what'd you pick? Paul the Octopus correctly predicted all 7 of Germany's World Cup matches in 2010 by picking a food container in his tank with the team's flag on it. In other news, Frankenstein was 0 for 7. Round 1 is over. Time to count your chips while sitting at the table.
Currently, player 7 is in the lead. And on the other end of the spectrum, these players are highly valued, but their scores are not. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for more screws.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
I call this one, My Car Runs on Dead Dinosaurs. I just got a Jurassic parking fee that's the same as the length of the Jurassic era. How much do I have to pay? $8 million, $54 million, $430 million, or $1 billion? Okay, let's take a look. The Jurassic period lasted about 54 million years. It may seem like a lot to pay for parking, but it's still cheaper than taking a rideshare during peak hours.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Next up, the literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show Oscar Wilde and Out? Dorian is so old, his portrait grows wrinkles. They call you Ernest because you don't exist. As a husband, Sir Robert is less than ideal. Or what is this, Torvald? A house for dolls? Who picked what? More like the importance of being wrong. The rest of these answers reference works written by Oscar Wilde, except for the right answer, which this isn't because An Ideal Husband is an Oscar Wilde play. Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde. Of course, if this play was about your mother, it would have to be a blow-up doll.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Coming up next, where did I leave my bag? And hey, stress cut with Mime Sore.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what TV show title it rhymes with. Door hinge biz, a blue sack. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Fashionable colors. Might change after your court case. Citrus is the most current dark color. You're gonna kick yourself. Moving right along. Here's one for you. Solar Survivor. They say in your first day in the solar system, you should find the biggest planet and hit them in the face. If you're going by volume, who should you hit? Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, or Saturn? So what'd you pick? Ow. In terms of both mass and volume, Jupiter is the biggest planet. Don't hit him too hard, though. He already has that big red spot. This one's called Allegedly Delicious. No one can get you out of a jam like a lawyer, especially in a foreign country. If you want to toast your Spanish lawyer, what are you ordering? Avocado toast, abogado toast, arrogado toast, or a Bogota toast? Hope you like what you picked. I always have trouble eating a Bogota toast. I'm never sure if it's dead. No, but it totally seems like it should be that, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just me? Abogado is Spanish for lawyer, so that's what you'll be ordering. Toast is not actually Spanish for toast. Tiny spreadable lawyer not included. Any lawyer present may not be green. Trying to put a lawyer onto toasted bread may result in civil liabilities and up to 98 years in prison. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. What's in a title? What could be more fun than combining pop culture and grammar? Good luck. Player One's got it! Nice work, Player One. That was quite a narrow victory. Almost as narrow as my famously narrow esophagus. Now to celebrate your victory with a delicious lozenge.
It's stuck in my throat. You don't know Jack!
BingePipe loves our users so much, we gave you this menu screen.